The Book of Malachi, Chapter 1. The message of the word of Yehovah to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yehovah. But you asked, in what way have you loved us? Was not Esau Yaakov's brother, declares Yehovah, and I love Yaakov. But I've hated Esau and have laid waste his mountains and his inheritance for the jackals of the wilderness. If Edom says, we've been beaten down, let us return and build the ruins, Yehovah of hosts said thus, let them build, but I tear down, and they shall be called border of wrongness, and the people against whom Yehovah is enraged forever. And your eyes shall see, and you shall say, great is Yehovah beyond the border of Israel. As a son esteems his father, and a servant his master. And if I am the father, where's my esteem? And if I am a master, where is my fear? Said Yehovah of hosts to you priests who despised my name. But you asked, in what ways have we despised your name? You're presenting defiled food on my slaughter place. But you asked, in what way have we defiled you? Because you say the table of Yehovah is despicable. And when you present the blind as a slaughtering, is it not evil? And when you present the lame and the sick, is it not evil? Bring it then to your governor. Would he be pleased with you? Would he accept you favorably? Said Yehovah of hosts. And now, entreat the face of El to show favor to us. This has been done by your hands. Would he show favor to you? Said Yehovah of hosts. Who among you who would shut the doors so that you would not kindle fire on my slaughter place for naught? I have no pleasure in you, said Yehovah of hosts, nor do I accept an offering from your hands. For from the rising of the sun even to its going down, my name is great among the nations, and in every place incense is presented to my name and a clean offering. For my name is great among the nations, said Yehovah of hosts. But you are profaning me in that you say, the table of Yehovah is defiled, and its food is despicable. And you said, oh, what weariness, and you sneered at it, said Yehovah of hosts. And you brought in plunder, and the lame, and the sick, and thus you should have brought in the offering. Should I accept this from your hand, said Yehovah? But cursed be the deceiver who has a male in his flock and makes a vow, but is slaughtering to Yehovah what's blemished. For I am a great sovereign, said Yehovah of hosts, and my name is feared among nations. Chapter 2. And now, O priests, this command is for you. If you do not hear, and if you do not take it to heart to give esteem to my name, said Yehovah of hosts, I shall send a curse upon you, and I shall curse your blessings. And indeed, I have cursed them, because you do not take it to heart. See, I shall rebuke your seed and scatter dung before your faces, the dung of your festivals, and you shall be taken away with it. And you shall know that I have sent this command to you as being my covenant with Levi, said Yehovah of hosts. My covenant with him was life and peace, and I gave them to him to fear. And he feared me, and he stood in awe of my name. The Torah of truth was in his mouth, and unrighteousness was not found on his lips. He walked with me in peace and straightness, and turned many away from crookedness. For the lips of a priest should guard knowledge, and they seek the Torah from his mouth, for he is the messenger of Yehovah of hosts. But you've turned from the way, you've caused many to stumble in the Torah. You've corrupted the covenant of Levi, said Yehovah of hosts. And I also shall make you despised and low before all the people, because you're not guarding my ways and are not showing You're showing partiality in the Torah. Have we not all one Father? Did not one El create us? Why do we act treacherously against one another to profane the covenant of the fathers? Yehuda has acted treacherously, and an abomination has been done in Israel and in Jerusalem, for Yehuda has profaned what is set apart to Yehovah, which he had loved, and has married the daughter of a foreign mighty one. Let Yehovah cut off from the tents of Yaakov the man who does this, stirring up or answering and bringing an offering to Yehovah of hosts. And this you've done a second time. You cover the slaughter place of Yehovah with tears, with weeping and crying, because he no longer regards the offering, nor receives it with pleasure from your hands. And you said, why? Because Yehovah has been witness between you and the wife of your youth, against whom you've acted treacherously, though she is your companion and the wife of your covenant. And did he not make one? And he had the remnant of the Spirit. And what is the one alone? He seeks a seed of Elohim. So you shall guard your spirit, and let none act treacherously against the wife of his youth. For I hate divorce, said Yehovah of Elohim of Yisra'el, and the one who covers his garment with cruelty, said Yehovah of hosts. So you shall guard your spirit and do not act treacherously. You've wearied Yehovah with your words, and you've said, in what way have we wearied him? In that you say, everyone who does evil is good in the eyes of Yehovah, and he is delighting in them. Or, where is the Elohim of right ruling? Chapter 3. See, I'm sending my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. Then suddenly the master you are seeking comes to his hakal, even the messenger of the covenant in whom you delight. See, he is coming, said Yehovah of hosts. And who's able to bear the day of his coming, and who's able to stand when he appears? For he is like the fire of a refiner, and like the soap of a launderer. And he shall sit as a refiner and a cleanser of silver, and he shall cleanse the sons of Levi, and refine them as gold and silver. And they shall belong to Yehovah, bringing near an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Yehuda and Jerusalem be pleasant to Yehovah as in the days of old, as in former years. And I shall draw near to you for right ruling, and I shall be a swift witness against the practicers of witchcraft, and against adulterers, and against them who swear to falsehood, and against those who oppress the wage earner in his wages, and widows, and the fatherless, and those who turn away a sojourner and do not fear me, said Yehovah of hosts. For I am Yehovah, I shall not change, and you, O sons of Yaakov, shall not come to an end. From the days of your fathers you have turned aside from my laws and did not guard them. Turn back to me, and I shall turn back to you, said Yehovah of hosts. But you said, in what shall we turn back? Would a man rob Elohim? Yet you're robbing me. But you said, in what have we robbed you? In the tithe and offering. You cursed me with a curse, for your robbing me, this nation, all of it. Bring all the tithes into the storehouse, and let there be food in my house. And please prove me in this, said Yehovah of hosts, whether I do not open for you the windows of the heavens and pour out for you boundless blessing. And I shall rebuke the devourer for you, so that it does not destroy the fruit of your ground, nor does the vine fail to bear fruit for you in the field, said Yehovah of hosts. And all nations shall call you blessed, for you shall be a land of delight, said Yehovah of hosts. Your words have been strong against me, said Yehovah, but you've said, what have we spoken against you? You've said it's worthless to serve Elohim, And what did we gain when we guarded his charge and when we walked as mourners before YHVH of hosts? And now, we're calling the proud blessed. Not only are the doers of wrongness built up, but they also try Elohim and escape. Then shall those who fear YHVH speak to one another, and YHVH listens and hears, and a book of remembrance be written before him of those who fear YHVH and those who think upon his name. And they shall be mine, said YHVH of hosts. And on the day that I prepare a treasured possession, I shall spare them as a man spares his own son who serves him. Then you shall see the difference between the righteous and the wrong, between one who serves Elohim and who does not serve him. Chapter 4. For look, the day shall come burning like a furnace, and all the proud and every wrongdoer shall be stubble. And the day that shall come shall burn them up, said YHVH of hosts, which leaves to them neither root nor branch. But to you who fear my name, the Son of righteousness shall arise with healing in his wings. And you shall go out and leap for joy like calves from the stall. And you shall trample the wrongdoers, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet on the day that I do this, said YHVH of hosts. Remember the Torah of Moshe, my servant, which I commanded him in Horeb for all Israel, laws and right rulings. See, I'm sending you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and awesome day of YHVH. And he shall turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the earth with utter destruction.